previously on Survivor US. The remaining 7 castaways merged. Seth was in danger of going home, but ultimately ended up winning the immunity challenge, securing him safety for one more round. Going next on the totem pole, the old tribal lines of Brandon, Erica, Zoo, and Kristen had their sights set on Ava, or so they thought. And what should have been an easy tribal, Kristen was seen as a swing vote, causing mayhem right before tribal. In the end, Kristen could not trust Brandon and flipped on her old alliance, causing Brandon to become the merge boot. 6 are left, who will be gone tonight.
Because he had given her votes previously and she said she didn't trust him. So Kristen voted with my tribe, my alliance of 3. I think Erica's next because Kristen will probably vote with, I know she's not going to vote for Zoo, and she's probably going to vote with me and my alliance.
I feel like I'm a threat to them because of like the very first challenge that we had. Back to the puzzle, I feel like that kind of put an idea in their head, and they kind of wanted to get like an easy vote per se out the first vote post-merge. So I feel like that could have been like a reason why they voted for me. I don't know. I think they are also like kind of threatening, so I feel like people didn't really want to work with them as much. We'll see what happens for the next vote because I have a feeling it's not going to be as easy as it was this time, where we kind of had a collective vote. And theoretically, Zoo would be the next on the chopping block if we went in the same direction that we have been going. But I don't think that it'll go that way.
So, a lot of times, when people go to the merge, they want to stay with their original alliance, and we had the numbers. My alliance, not necessarily, my group from the last, before the merge, was a group of 4, and the other was a group of 3. So we obviously had the numbers. I could have stayed with that 4 and gotten out Ava, but I did not trust Brandon. He wrote my name down right before the merge, and if Victoria didn't get out, I would have been out. So the fact that he put my name down, like obviously he was closer with Victoria than he was with me, but I didn't trust him, and I didn't, even though he said, if you stay with this, like I'm going to keep you, like I'm staying with this to the end, I didn't believe him. I believed that he would vote me out a second time. He would put my name down a second time in a heartbeat, so I needed to get him out, and I definitely feel that I can get close with the alliance of Seth and Lexi because I'm close with Zoe, so I think us two can kind of work our way into them. And I think Ava kind of trusts me now too because I didn't write her name down. The voting blocks, I don't really know how strong they are right now because I would say the kind of like a strong duo right now is Lexi and Seth, and their third is Ava, who is from the other tribe, but Ava is kind of on the outskirts of that 3 alliance, and now that it's 6, it's half from the old, half from the new, and I think I'm in a pretty good position to kind of switch over, so I would say the alliances aren't super set in stone, because I'm very willing to switch over to the other alliance, because I think that might be a good move for me. The only thing I might have trouble with is voting out Zoe. I think I can vote out Erica and be fine. I would vote out Ava and be fine, but I don't really want to vote out Zoe because she has had my back from the beginning. Without her, I probably would not be here now. without Erica as well. But you know, I told Erica I'd have her back, but I could tell that you know her heart's not in it as much as other people. So I think alliances are not super strong, and I think there will be a lot of mixing and mingling, especially now that we have an even number.
Does that help the community back from you? You walked to me. Oh.
You're just gross. You don't walk me.
Okay, community is back up for grabs. So for this challenge, the balance challenge. So basically what you're gonna do is starting on this side, you're gonna run, get a plate. Then once you get your plate, you're gonna run back, take a cup, and you're gonna hold the plate like this, and then have the cup on it. Then once you take one cup, then you go and get another cup. And then once you get another cup, have a balance on here, run and get another cup, and it keeps on going on until you have all your cups stacked, and then you hold, and you make it to the other side and hold, like, have it all balanced and not fall. If you fall, you have to restart, and having your 2 red cups here, 1 clear cup there, 1 red cup there, 1 clear cup there. It'll help you if you need, like, any remembrance, but. That feels like you're gonna lose right now. Anybody who have one immunity?
And immunity comes with a
$10
$10
bill.
bill.
Nice. That's a good
Huh.
Woo!
We have a lot of tribal, like about 7-ish minutes, so get to strategizing.
Yeah, it feels great, and I do feel like I kind of needed it just because I got some votes last time, so it's hard to say like where I stand with the tribe. I think Zoo should be worried. I mean, she wrote my name down last time. I'm kind of in the power position tonight because I have immunity, so I'm hoping that people will be more likely to listen to what I have to say. And I think she's a threat. I mean, she was right there with me in the challenge, so.
All right. So how do you feel right now? Do you feel like you're in danger because you didn't win immunity?
I do. I do feel in danger, but I have my idol.
I forgot to like put it on my palm, so I was just like holding it like a fucking.
That's what I did the first round, and then I was like,
That was my issue.
I saw Ava going up, so I was like, I said.
Yeah,
I was
like
running,
literally.
and
My espresso was
then- Not the coffee in the morning.
yeah. When is the shot taking challenge gonna go? I might win that one.
Last one to pass out.
Not do that.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about.
No, it's because I just can't handle the taste.
Yeah, I can't help it. Give me a Valentino's and. Okay, so I don't think I needed immunity because I've been pretty much a swing vote for pretty much all the votes because a lot of people have been coming up to me and I've been like the third vote, like the deciding one. So I didn't need immunity, but I'm just so pissed because my cup literally fell. Like I was crossing the line, it fell right before my freaking toe crossed the line. And so the competitor in me is just so mad. And Ava, she's freaking good at challenges. I want her out eventually, but no one's like really gunning for her right now. But I'm just so mad that I lost that challenge, like barely lost.
I like Seth. I need Seth in here. He's a challenge. He's a shield. I need him as a shield. He also views the same as me. Like, we are each other's shields. Kristen is playing such a good social game, talking to everyone. Like, everyone loves her, and like I've been voting with her since day one. But I need her eventually because her social game is the reason she's gonna win. Ava, she's just like unproblematic. Everyone loves Ava. She's good at challenges. Seth, everyone's gunning for Seth, but I kind of need him in right now because he's a shield. So I don't really know. I don't know. Yeah, I need to keep talking.
I think Zoe's still, my number one. I think she's been my number one since the beginning, but you never know. And I think me and Lexi are close, but I know she's close with Seth, and that's going to be a real test to see if she does blindside me. I'd be very surprised for many reasons.
I do want to use my idol. The thing is I don't know who I want to go home, because even though I don't have immunity, I want some control over where the votes are going to go. There are a couple. It's mainly Zoo and Kristen. I don't want to get rid of Lexi. Out of my two girls, I would rather get rid of Ava, but since Ava has immunity, it's not beneficial for me to get rid of Lexi because it's my ride or die. I would love to keep Erica. I don't think anybody would vote for her in the final tribal. I want to take Erica to the end. I do not want Zoo. I do not want Kristen. I do not want Ava. I would like, is it final 3 or final 2?
I can say.
Oh, well, if it's final 3, I want it to be Erica, Lexi, and I. If it's final 2, I don't care.
The voting booth? Voting booth?
It's like the final, like as we get it's tougher, like the challenges get tougher. Little man's can zoom. He's good at challenges. We all start to as it goes on. I think he's a big fan. I think he can use the fact that he too. I think he can. He has like he's a guy. I think we need a break from that punch. And I think I mean, I talked to her a few times, so I think he goes out, she's gonna comments, she's like,
The voting now, since 3-3, it's kind of like pretty tense in there. I think I'm not too worried this round about getting voted out, because I don't think I've I don't think any of them consider me to be one of the stronger players. I think right now the attention is more on Seth. But the thing is, since it's 3-3, you don't know.
Who do you think you're gonna be voting with? Is there at least one person you're confident or not sure?
I honestly have no idea.
I'm pretty confident that I will be voting for Seth. I think, he didn't win immunity, and I think a lot of us have been saying that he is the biggest challenge threat. So I think he needs to go, but, there has been talk about maybe someone has an idol, and if Seth has it and he votes and he plays it, then whoever, he votes for is going to go home. So we don't have enough numbers to really split the vote, because it would be 2, 2, and 2, so we can't really split the vote. So we want to get Seth out, but it's if he would want to vote me out, then he has an idol, and
him and Lexi vote me, then I'd be gone. So that's kind of scary. But it's like 6 is a weird number. You can't really split the vote. But I really think a lot of us are on board with the fact that he's the biggest challenge threat. I think I'm a decent like social threat, but I haven't won any individual challenges. I'm not awful at them. I'm always kind of like, you know, 2nd or 3rd place or something. So I think I have a shot at them, but you know, I don't think I'm the biggest, you know, immunity challenge threat.
I don't know. I mean, what do you think? I know. I don't. Yeah. Let's just try to see what their heads are at. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, let's see where their heads are. I don't know. I agree. No, I definitely agree with that. So I need more with us. Yes. Yeah, that's true. Very true.
That's what also is. So I have to see what Kristen says.
Yeah. See what they're talking about.
Because
who are they going to go? Erica? Are they saying Erica? Kristen? Or you don't know?
talked to them yet.
Oh shit.
I only talked to Eva and she said Eva won Erica and you are saying Erica Rosen and I'm saying Erica Rosen. So we have to see what Kristen wants. But what if Kristen's lying to us and she's worried with them?
Yeah.
Because that's her alliance.
I feel like if they're gonna go, they're not going for you. They're going for me.
Because you're threat. Or because you won 2 times.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I'll just have to tell you once I talk to Kristen.
that's fine.
Yeah. What if they're saying join us and get them off because they seem so buddy-buddy?
That's true, yeah, I know.
So we have to hang out with us.
Yeah.
I know, and nothing looks better than if you blindsided your own alliance. That takes guts, that takes patience. And then it's gonna be you 3 against us too. Then we can't win if we lost it now we can't win. But I want us to go over. Because I want them to go over. Just okay, but I can't go over. If you don't have to. Just all the way. But I'm not gonna tell him you're voting for him, so he won't pick to play it. He thinks we're all voting for Erica. Okay, I'm just worried that like just as long as he's not like voting for me. No, it's either it's not good because I'm rooting for you and they like you because you sided with this last time. It's either because of Erica. They both said Sue's not competitive, we should get her out, but I'm just gonna keep her because I don't want her. As long as I'm not calling her out, I'm gonna write his name down because I don't want to let's just his name down because I can't do that. That's okay. That's okay. But as long as you're okay with it, you understand I'm voting him out. Because he's not my alliance. I'm gonna tell him that. If you 2 vote for Erica, that's fine. I'm voting for Seth.
We're down to the final 6. Ava, you won individual immunity just by the skin of your teeth. How has that affected your gameplay this round?
It's definitely like a weight off my shoulders for this tribal. And I feel like I've kind of been the center of the talk. A lot of people have been coming to me to to discuss like what we're doing. So it's very pretty.
Lexi, do you wanna like maybe like say like how like after the immunity challenge, like how everyone was breaking off, like what did you notice after the immunity challenge?
I noticed that everyone broke off and everyone talked to everyone pretty much. Even if we're not in the same alliance or same tribal alliance as before, we all talked to each other just to see what was going on, even if we just to talk kind of and see where everything's going.
So it's a hard vote. Going to be a hard vote.
Yeah, I think because it's 3-3.
And Kristen, do you think your gameplay or strategy has changed this round, like significantly changed this round compared to your past rounds?
I think it's, fairly similar as last round. I'm trying to, I think everyone here, we're trying to make it to the end and we're going to do, what we need to do to get there. But my strategy hasn't really changed too much. I just got to do what, I think is best. You just got to trust your gut and trust, your gut instinct of like who you believe in and who you can trust, because sometimes it's just as simple as that gut feeling. So I'm kind of just relying on that gut feeling of what like my soul is telling me.
So what did you do this round after the immunity challenge to make sure and ensure that you're making it to the final 5?
Going with whatever name we hear, whatever name's top of the town, because majority knows that name, then I'm easy.
Seth, this is the first round since the merge that you're vulnerable. How has that changed your gameplay?
Well, like Ava said, it felt pretty good to have a bunch of people come up to her and talk to her. And that's what I've been dealing with for the past couple tribals. But this time I didn't have that luxury to go around and start conversations and make those opening moves, you could say. So I'm definitely a little uneasy today. So.
Erica, are you feeling a little uneasy today?
I am actually. I didn't really talk to anybody. I walked up to some conversations and it was just kind of quiet. But
How are you going to ensure that you're not voted out today? Like, what did you do to ensure that you're not voted out?
I didn't do much. I didn't do as much as I should have. But I'm trusting that I haven't been untrustworthy.
So I asked you this last tribal. Do you think your past tribal lines still matter? Do you think they're going to play a role into this vote?
That's a hard question. Maybe. We'll see. And you know what? I'll go with yes.
Ava, do you think past tribal lines are still into play, or is just everywhere right now? Everyone is everywhere.
I think now that we're kind of down to final 6 and going into final 5, it's more of a every man for themselves. I mean, there are some alliances, but it's not a line drawn in the sand anymore.
And Kristen, what have you done to individualize your game to make sure that you're not riding someone's coattails or whatever?
I think I've just tried to talk to everyone that I can. I'm, trying to stay true to the people that, my gut's telling me to stay true to, but I also need to, make big moves. So I've tried my best to talk to, every person that's lined up here. I've had a conversation with everyone here. I haven't excluded anyone because you really got to talk to everyone and get that vibe from them. So that's what I've been doing.
And Zoo, how have you individualized your gameplay?
Considering past voting patterns, who has been voting consistently with people, because that's people that you're aligned with and that you can trust for future movement.
Lexi, do you think this is more of a vote where I'm going to be voting with voting with people, a voting block, or this is more of a I'm voting for my game?
I'm voting for my game.
Seth, what about you? How have you individualized your gameplay?
I just try to make genuine conversation and relationship with the people around me. I feel like I've gotten to know all of the people very well. The question is what's on my side tonight. So we'll see.
And Erica, this is the last round that an idol could be played with final 6. Do you think this idol, an idol, could affect this vote? And if so, how are you preparing for that?
I think because it hasn't been played in any other rounds. I've taken like a guess at who I think has it. I don't know if it's right at all, but I mean it's not. It's not really gonna affect my vote. So.
Lexi, is it gonna affect your vote?
I guess a little bit, but not really.
Awesome. Does anyone have anything else to add? Want to say anything before? Alright, let's get voted. Eva, you're up first.
Seriously,
Kristen. There's Alexi.
No.
Shoot. Should I get another cast member?
What?
Should I get another cast member? Okay, I also forgot her name.
Yeah. I think they tagged anything. What's her name?
Okay.
We're gonna come back. Okay.
Zach.
Couldn't even remember how to spell your name or what your name was, so I'm so sorry. But my vote goes to you. Oh. I'm gonna stick being honest. Only because I think Seth has and she also might have it, but I haven't spoken to her that much.
Let's see how this is. I genuinely feel like I'm definitely receiving votes and they were like flabbergasted that today was the final. The final time to use it. So, I don't want to get rid of Lexi, so I'm voting for Kristen. Because I talked to Zoo and I talked to Erica, and I think we're voting for Kristen. And hopefully they don't vote for Erica, they're voting for me, so I can use my eyeball.
Votes are in. This is the last time to play immunity item. If you want to, do so now.
Because I didn't want anyone to see my back.
Okay. So any votes casted against Seth will not be counted. I'll read the votes. 1 vote, Kristen. 1 vote, Sexy Lexi.
What is going on?
Kristen, 2 votes, Kristen. 1 vote, Lexi. Erica.
With a K, actually.
2 votes, Kristen. 1 vote, Lexi. 1 vote, Erica. Erica.
I knew it.
2 votes, Erica. 2 votes, Kristen. 1 vote, Lexi. 1 vote left. The 9th person voted out, and our 5th member of our jury, Erica.
What a dog.
Bring up your
I think the people who voted for me were probably Kristen, Zoo, and Ava, because Kristen has like Kristen, Ava, and Zoo like all have like an alliance. Like I saw them talking, and I obviously know Kristen wouldn't vote for herself.
So final thoughts?
Final thoughts. I had fun. My social battery kind of died at the end, so like I didn't make an effort anymore. But I had fun playing the games.
Okay, I'm voting for you because everyone told me to vote for Seth and I can't because he's my alliance.
I want to vote Seth out. I want Seth to go out. But I know he has an immunity idol and this is the last round to play it. So he's gonna play it. If he plays it, the 2 Seth and Lexi I'm pretty sure voted for Erica. And I know that if it comes down to 3 versus 3, they're gonna beat all of them. He's gonna know that I voted for him. And if he wins immunity again, he's gonna have the power and I don't wanna have a target on my back. So Erica, I'm sorry, you're gonna go out eventually. I don't wanna write your name down, but I know he has an idol. So this is the best strategy for me. Oh, if we have votes, but hopefully Seth is voting with me. I don't know who else would be with you. I don't really know. But anyway, you are such a huge social threat. Like we've been voting together since day 1, but you are talking to everyone. You're so outgoing. You're so likable. So that's why I need to get you out. But like I don't know if we have the numbers.
Honestly, we're gonna start the next challenge right here, right now. You can all just stay right up against each other. Should we run away?